I think the number one coin from last year, on top of all of the Morgans, all the special Silver Eagles, was a classic that hasn't been struck since 1893. That would be the Morgan Dollar program, but it will be the Carson City Mint. Finally, I have a handful available in 70 condition. Now you gotta see this price. The competition you saw this past weekend, two of them. One at $4.99, the other at $5.99 for the NGC 100th anniversary label, which you're seeing right now on your screen. Our price, 100 less, 200 less respectively. These are the perfect 70 pieces of last year's Carson City Mint.
So 2021, we celebrated 100 years since the last strike of the Morgan dollar. That was in 1921. So 100 years later, they brought out an anniversary celebration. They made all 5 mints plus the peace dollar. So Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, New Orleans, and Carson City. Now, popularity always matters. Carson City is one of the most fabled mints in the Morgan Dollar series, so it is not a surprise that people were clamoring for these brand new 2021 Carson Cities, the first Carson City mint mark we've seen since 1893. But one step above that is quality. So you have your winning the popularity contest and you're winning the quality contest with a perfect 70, and these are first day of issue, 100th anniversary special label without the special premium added to it.
I remember May 24th. I remember noon. I remember the fact that I have fat fingers, but I'm still pretty good on the computer. I remember this went on sale. And within seconds, it was into a spindle. And then within seconds, it sold out. 3 minutes. 175,000 coins. That was the O and the CC, and they just disappeared. It was a unique situation, but we're used to seeing that now with limited edition US coins. Again, they picked a wonderful theme, the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan and the first peace dollar. They also decided to go back with the 2 branch mints where the mint was closed at this time. The reason why there was no 1921 O mint or no 1921 Carson City mint, not 2021, 1921, was Carson City closed their doors in 1893 and New Orleans closed their doors in 1909. So when they restruck these to celebrate the 100th anniversary, the surprise was that they're going to go back and grab the other fabled mints that struck the beautiful coin, the Carson City. Now, this particular piece is all that. This is the holy grail of last year, finding a Carson City. It's where, I mean, all the coins, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, New Orleans, the other May 24th piece, as well as the Carson City, were all issued with 175,000. But the one everybody wants is which one? The first Carson City since 1893. And this is that. And it's a 70.
Now, 2021 was a very exciting year for coin collectors. We saw the changeover design in the Silver Eagle program. So many Type 1, Type 2, and the different mints throughout the year that made the Silver Eagles. But within that, these came out as well. In 70, though, where our Silver Eagles grade about 30% or so, if you look at 2021's numbers, these are closer to hugging around 20%. So although they were made with the same modern technology, it's a soft metal, they're 0.999 silver, so they're a little softer, which could be the reason why they didn't grade as well.
Well, that was one of the topics, obviously, was the fact that the original Morgans, as you said, are 0.900 fine. And these brand new ones were made Silver Eagle-like, which is pure silver, which is why the color's a little bit off. These are a little bit brighter, but also the detail's a little bit stronger. I mean, looking at the reverse, we just saw the breast feathers on the eagle, the outstretched wings, but look at here. The high point is where? Above the earlobe. Then look at how crisp the word liberty is across her brow. It is wow.
You could see every curl in her hair and every wrinkle in the bonnet.
And that is exactly why these are 70s, by the way.
Perfect.
And all it takes is one flaw to push it down to a 69. So when you think of 175,000 coins, here's the other anomaly, is when we are looking at these coins, we traditionally expect modern issues to be at about in 70 grade, which is where we want to be, right? Perfection. And today's minting techniques give us perfection, right? A little bit more free-handedly. If we're at about 30%, 35%, we're in a pretty good place. The 2 other big coins last year were what? The W Heraldic Proof Silver Eagle, 300,000. There's a little over 100,000 in 70. And then the brand new Eagle design, Eagle Landing, which also was 300,000 made, and there was a little over 100,000. Both of them being at about 30-odd%, north of 30%, and those coins are, give or take $200 each. This one is about 20-odd%. And I don't know if it's because of that pure silver you brought up, but the bottom line is this. That's okay.
The facts are the facts.
Because the facts are the facts, and if you're on the right side of that fence, i.e. I own a 70, and it's a little bit more special because of the lower percentages, that just means fewer coins are out there, and this proves out as well. So again, join us tonight, everybody, not at $4.99, not at $5.99, in the same 100th anniversary special label, as NGC made last year for us. But again, saving yourself a bundle. And it's a CC, and it's a 70. We didn't mention yet, it's the first day of issue. Oh, yeah.
I mentioned that very quickly earlier when I was talking about the label, but yes, it's a first day of issue in the beautiful 100th anniversary label, a perfect 70, a coveted Carson City Mint. There's the CC at the bottom of the coin, just above the D and the O and dollar. The most legendary mint in the fabled Morgan Dollar series is Carson City, made only 13 coins in the entire series of 96 coins.
Again, a great opportunity to get in on last year's, not a secret, but last year's fabled coin. The Silver Eagles ending the beginning, all the variations they made, and then the special 100th anniversary where there's 5 Morgans in one piece, all special. The one coin sits on top when it comes to the most popular coin of the year. This is it. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up, getting down to single digits. Thank you all for your patience. We graciously appreciate that.
avccoins.com. If this is in your shopping cart, I highly suggest you process through the checkout and secure your order number. That way you could secure your Carson City Mint State 70 2021 Morgan Silver Dollar, because we have limited quantities and I would not want you to let it hang out in your cart. When the show ends, it could be sold out. So you could always call us back throughout the show. We could open up your order, add it all together. That is never a problem.
I love this coin. I hope you do as well. By looking at the number of phone calls in, I would say you love it as well. But again, it's last year's story piece. It's the Morgan Dollar, but it's the story piece inside the story, which is the fabled Carson City Mint, the only Wild West mint, the double CC, as we all grow to love in the original Morgans. They brought it back for this program, which made it even more special. Obviously, by its just popularity, overtakes the #1 slot for popularity. And now it's about finding the best of the best, right? Owning the coin's great. Owning a perfect 70, even better. These are those perfect 70s. And again, not $4.99, not $5.99. Tonight, the few we have left are at $399.95 in that beautiful 100th anniversary special label from NGC.